One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. Being entirely honest with oneself is a good exercise. We are never so defenseless against suffering as when we love. Unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and will come forth later in ugly ways. In the depths of my heart, I can't help being convinced that my dear fellow men, with a few exceptions, are worthless. Whoever loves becomes humble. Those who love have, so to speak, pawned a part of their narcissism. Immorality, no less than morality, has at all times found support in religion. Religion is an illusion, and it derives its strength from the fact that it falls in with our instinctual desires. The virtuous man contents himself with dreaming that which the wicked man does in actual life. He does not believe that does not live according to his belief. The behavior of a human being in sexual matters is often a prototype for the whole of his other modes of reaction in life. Where the questions of religion are concerned, people are guilty of every possible kind of insincerity and intellectual misdemeanor. Beauty has no obvious use, nor is there any clear cultural necessity for it, yet civilization could not do without it. My love is something valuable to me which I ought not to throw away without reflection. Men are more moral than they think and far more immoral than they can imagine. Loneliness and darkness have just robbed me of my valuables. The interpretation of dreams is the royal road to a knowledge of the unconscious activities of the mind. When a love relationship is at its height, there is no room left for any interest in the environment. A pair of lovers are sufficient to themselves. The ego is not master in its own house. Men are strong so long as they represent a strong idea. They become powerless when they oppose it. The more perfect a person is on the outside, the more demons they have on the inside. Smoking is indispensable if one has nothing to kiss. civilized society is perpetually menaced with disintegration through this primary hostility of men towards one another. Where such men love, they have no desire, and where they desire, they cannot love. Our memory has no guarantees at all, and yet we bow more often than is objectively justified to the compulsion to believe what it says. Dream is the dreamer's own psychical act. The unconscious of one human being can react upon that of another without passing through the conscious. We are what we are because we have been what we have been. When one does not have what one wants, one must want what one has. The weakness of my position does not imply a strengthening of yours. Dreams are never concerned with trivia. For there is a way back from imagination to reality, and that is art. Dreams are often most profound when they seem the most crazy. Everyone has wishes which he would not like to tell to others, which he does not want to admit even to himself. Human life should not be considered as the proper material for wild experiments. Those who have eyes to see and ears to hear will soon convince themselves that mortals cannot hide any secret. With words, one man can make another blast, or drive him to despair. The scope of one's personality is defined by the magnitude of that problem, which is capable of driving the person out of his wits.